Hey guys, Ryan with the Driven Channel. You can probably tell by my sunburn that I spent the day yesterday at Import Face Off. Now this video will come out on Tuesday, but I'm shooting this on Monday. Import Face Off was on Sunday. Spent the whole day having a blast with my friends. Super proud of the local car scene. Como Car Culture actually made like announcements and stuff from the stands. COILS and Sam, both of you guys are awesome. The club got over 600 votes and actually won some free concessions and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. But basically, I think more people showed up from Como Car Culture in St. Louis than even a lot of the St. Louis groups, which is smoking awesome. So good job, Como Car Culture, for that. But I made this video to talk about well, not only my runs and the things that I did, but more importantly about the fastest daily driven Volkswagen in mid-Missouri. And that is not me, guys. I think I used to be, maybe, I don't really know for sure, but my buddy Zayne, and if you haven't checked out the comparison video between my Mark 7 GTI with the IS38 and his Mark 6 with a K04, check that out, because that's a pretty neat video. It's where I basically drove his Mark 6 GTI on a back road and tried to chase down a friend of ours, Volkswagen CC, and it wasn't planned or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that it was his. But regardless, this is all about him, and he made a pass, and you're going to see some footage of that pass here in just a second. And it was faster than any pass that I've ever made in my Mark 7, and I'm so proud of him. As a matter of fact, you'll see a little bit in the video that I was pretty stoked. But basically, I kind of was thinking about this. I was really happy with the passes that I made, and I actually did make my goal, and even the guy that was handing the time slip out to me could tell that I was pretty stoked about it, because I was like, yes, 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 and on that pass, I beat a Mustang. It was just a 3-valve Mustang, which isn't that big of a deal, but still, the Mustang ran like a 13.2, and I smoked them, which is always fun to do when you're in a hatchback 4-door family car, and you just pull a bus length on a Mustang. It's just always fun. But anyway, after I got done doing that, I was like, you know what? I've made my passes. I've made my goal. Let's see what we can do to get Zayne to his goal. Now, Zayne went in yesterday with a goal of a 12-second pass, and he honestly did not think he could do it. He ran his first run, he just blew the tires off of it and ran the 14 something. I don't even remember what it was. It's not important. But then he started getting better and better and better. And I think he got down to like a 13.3 or a 13.4 or something like that on his street tires before he was like, hey, I'm happy with that. That's good enough. But I was like, I think that you can get 12s out of that car. And I've been telling him that for a while now, because after me driving it, I've got some experience driving some 12-second cars and faster. And his car feels really fast. So basically, I was like, you know what? Let's take the drag radials off of my car, stick them on yours, and make another pass. And you'll see that pass here in just a second. He did phenomenal. I gave him some pointers on what I thought he needed to do for the launch, and he did them, I mean, fantastic. You'll see he's 60-foot at the WRX, and WRXs are notorious for launches. They're not notorious necessarily for being always the fastest down the quarter mile, unless it's like a super crazy build, like with a built engine or something like that, and a big turbo. But this one I don't think had any of that. But I want to apologize for the video quality on this. I was kind of running up to the stands to get the pass in the first place, so I didn't get the best angle. I didn't get the best shots. It was kind of shaky, and towards the end, it's kind of hard to see exactly what the run was. But I will put that in there at the end so that everyone knows exactly what his pass was. Also, I'm going to put in his mods list. But anyway, me wanting to help him get into his goal sort of got me to thinking about this website that I'm doing, drivenchannel.com. And that's precisely what I'm trying to do with all these other small YouTubers and vloggers and any kind of automotive content maker, is I want them to reach their goal. So if you haven't checked out drivenchannel.com, check out drivenchannel.com. It is all about basically viral content marketing. So if you have any kind of automotive content and you want to get it out there to other people, sometimes that's very difficult. And I found that running this really small YouTube channel. I've got less than 300 subscribers after a year of doing this. And, you know, I'm no street speed, so I didn't start out by saying, hey, everybody, check out my Hellcat, or hey, everybody, check out my C7, you know, ZR1 or Z06 or whatever McLaren that he has. You know, I'm a regular guy working a regular job, so I can't afford any of those things. And so basically what I'm saying is that for all of those other regular guys who are working regular jobs and doing YouTube on the side and trying to grow their channels, if we all get together and we all get on drivenchannel.com and we all start promoting our own channels on drivenchannel.com, and people start clicking on that URL that I will give you whenever you sign up for drivenchannel.com, then people will be going to this same website that will have, hopefully, you know, hopefully in the future, hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of other small content creators that also they can look at. So if you know, find a channel that you like and you know, you click on the videos on that and you start watching some of those, there'll be a link to other videos that you might like as well. And when you follow that link, you'll be able to look at lots of other channels. And hey, I'm going to subscribe to this channel that I've never heard of before going here and clicking on this link. So I think it's just great to help each other out. And that's kind of what I've been all about this year, instead of just trying to focus on my own goals. And I do have some goals that I'd like to reach. But part of that now, one of my goals is trying to help other people. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, hope you enjoy this footage. I kind of tried to get his reaction as well before he got to the time slip box, but somebody had grabbed the time slip from the time slip box and given it to him because they were so excited. But anyway, watch his 1257. I forget the mile per hour, but I'll find out that for sure, so I can put it in the link. Also, I will make sure and have his entire mods list in the link as well for all you folks out there wanting to know what he's done to his car. I'm going to have it in the comment section as well as just in the video. So check that out, and I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Track to go in the drift entrance. All right, racers, heads up in the pits, racers. Next call to the lanes. Will be at 4:30. 4:30, you guys need to start heading to the lanes at 4:30 for your finals. Button them up and bring them back to the lanes at 4:30, guys. I'm gonna run down and do you some tug of war action. I've been excited about this for months. Yes. We've talked about it a few times, and I actually get to do it.
When you get the launch on the video,
so
that sounds good.
Down the drift track for some tug of war.